It has turned my life around. It really has. They're not. I can't see them. And the best part is when I turn around, people think it's my glasses. So there's no embarrassment, no nothing, and everybody keeps wondering, how is he able to hear? Where's the magic? Yeah, when I went to
an alternate supplier.
On the day that I got tested for the hearing, they just did a brief test, but they didn't give me the cost. But they did give me a leaflet with all the different prices on it, and I just said that's totally out of my reach. And then that meant that the hearing was going to be put on the shelf. But as I said, when the ad came on the radio and I rang and he said, look, don't worry, we'll find out first of all if you're entitled to grants or anything. So he did all that for me, and he got back to me and says, I've good news for you. And they came to the house, and within an hour I was back with a world around me, where before I was just shut out because I couldn't hear. Well, as I say, the first thing I heard was the clock ticking and things like that. The clock had been there for 5 years, but I didn't even know it ticked. I used to be driving in my car. My indicator clicks. I never knew that. As I say, you get up in the morning and you can hear the birds singing. But when we're out and there's a group of people, I'm in the conversation, and now everybody keeps asking me questions because they suddenly realise, what's after happening? Declan's chatting away and he never did before. And they don't realise the reason I never did before because I couldn't hear them. It has turned my life around. It really has. In the space of having them fitted within 3 days, my whole world, I was in a different circle because I could hear everything.
Without paying an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
What was do you recall, what was the net cost to you for the two hearing?
Somewhere in the region of 740.
So significant difference, yeah?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and in terms of dealing with Blackberry Hearing,
when I was dealing with Dave and the other chap, the conversation we're having is as if you had invited them in for a cup of tea. They actually came to the house, yeah. Because I said that I would take time off work and go to this. He says, no. He says, we'll come to you. And did. And as I say, in the space of an hour, I could hear everything.
And I mean, for you, you couldn't have afforded to, let's say...
Definitely not.
Couldn't have afforded otherwise.
I wouldn't have, no.